Tonight, a county policy that aims to help immigrant communities feel safer is under scrutiny. One supervisor says he wants to strip San Diego of its super sanctuary status. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Steve Price. Supervisors passed the sanctuary policy a few months ago to restrict the use of county resources for federal immigration enforcement. This week, they're going to vote on whether or not to overturn that. CBS 8's Jasmine Ramirez talked with Supervisor Jim Desmond, who is pushing for that change.
So I'm told this policy has to do with what the Sheriff's Department can do when it comes to people who are in our jails who are not citizens of the United States. The county passed the policy in a 3-to-1 vote. They said it could increase community trust to ensure immigrant communities feel safe and supported.
Right now, that's not the state law.
Tonight, I talked to Supervisor Jim Desmond about the county's sanctuary policy that he says went into effect a few months back. He says the policy is stricter than state law and prevents law enforcement from deporting people who are in jail for serious crimes. Now, he says, according to the policy, ICE must get a state or a federal warrant from a judge.
This is only the people in jail that have been tried, convicted, and sentenced, and then we let ICE know that they're here. And so this is not about any mass deportations or sweeps or going through neighborhoods or anything like that. This is only for the people in our jails here in San Diego County.
Meanwhile, the sheriff's office said that a government code gives the authority for law enforcement to cooperate with immigration authorities. Supervisor Desmond says the county's policy conflicts with what Sheriff Martinez wants to do.
The sheriff is, in my opinion, rightfully contacting, not getting a warrant and doing this, but we as a board of supervisors have this policy in place that she should. So what I'm trying to do is clear that mess up and allow the sheriff to do her job to get people that are here that have committed heinous felony crimes deported.
I asked about how many people this policy might impact.
I think I know, and it's not a huge number, but the deportations, I think within the last year or so is like less than 25 or something like that. It's a small number. We actually get a report every year of how many people were deported out of our jails or handed over to ICE out of our jail.
The Board of Supervisors will consider overturning this new policy Tuesday. If approved, no word on when it would go into effect. Jasmine Ramirez, CBS 8.